Good morning, everybody. So today I'm going to teach you how to travel because I'm going to be traveling a lot today. So this is how it works. There are Maxis and Taxis. Maxis are kind of like privately owned public bus system, and then taxis are just cars for hire. So I'm going to be taking both today. So the first time you'll see me getting on them, I'll try to be explaining as much as I can, but it's kind of a hectic experience. We're gonna see me going onto the side of the street, holding out a number to get onto the bus, which is the number of people we have, 1 or 2 if I'm with Lily or not, it depends. And then we'll get on the bus if they have space. They go north, south, east, and west, so I'll be traveling west towards where I've always been going the last couple of days. And then I'll get off there, I'll have to walk to a taxi stand, try to get a taxi to take me up to the reforestation project, which might take a couple tries, and then I'll get up there. It's pretty simple, but it's kind of cool to see how you travel in other countries. So I'm going to try and film as much of that today as I can. So those are the Maxis, those buses with the red stripes right there. And I'm gonna hail one of those now. So the way that it works is when you want to get off the bus, you hit one of the buzzers like that, and then the bus driver pulls off at the nearest stop, and then just like that, you heard the buzzer there, and then the bus seat opens up, and then the bus driver tries to fill it with as many seats as he can along the route. Cue it up. Thank you, sir. So this is the Maxi station, and you get dropped off here. It's called City Gate in Port of Spain, and this is the last stop on the red line. So as I said, this is City Gate. It's kind of like the bus station in Port of Spain. I don't know if you could really tell what was going on there. I had a hard time explaining it on the bus because it's really quiet. But people push the button to get off the bus, and then they exit at like any sort of spot on the street. And then people will get back on the bus as they're like hailing like I did the first time. And the bus driver is trying to like fill the bus as much as he can because he gets a rate. And at the end you tell him where you go, where you came from, and then you pay him whatever amount. It's usually like 4 TT or 5 TT, which is like 75 cents or so. So now I'm walking to get a taxi. I have to walk across a few blocks to get there and try and hail a taxi to go to Fonzman's. So one thing is you kind of just like walk into traffic and hope that you don't get hit. I mean, it's a little more organized than that, but you kind of like state your claim to the road and then walk out and kind of give them a wave and say thank you for letting you not get hit. So I'm going to be approaching the taxi stand up here. Something that's kind of different about the way that they do taxis is they go in reverse. So like the last car in the row is actually the one that's been there the longest. And they don't have to take you if you don't want to. So I have to ask them if they'll take me to where I'm going. So you'll see that happen now. So it's kind of like this weird bartering system where you're not really sure who's in line and who's waiting for what, but There's people getting in and out of cabs right here. There's a cab waiting here because he's not full yet. So once they fill up, then they take off. So this lady's gonna go talk to them, ask them where he's going. He told her, sure. So then she gets in the cab. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Don't slam the door, please.
I'm sorry?
Do not slam the door, please.
Oh, no problem. Have a good day. So that was my whole route to the reforestation project today. The taxis are a little bit like carpooling or Uber Pool, where they fill up, and once they fill up, they take off and they kind of drop everyone off as they go. You can pick up more people along the way as well. So sometimes they don't want to take you as far out as I just came, and I have to pay like a premium. So usually it's again like 4 TT, but I have to pay 7 TT to get out here, which is like $1 and I don't know, 10 cents or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You pay the taxi drivers at the end, and you pay the Maxi drivers at the end. So instead of me having to catch a cab, Janine is gonna take me and drop me off in the city. She's being very nice to do that. So in Trinidad, they call that a drop. That's kind of like in America, it's like a ride. But here they call it a drop. So she's very kind to give me a drop, and then I'll pick you guys back up when I try to get on the Maxi at City Gate. Thank you, Janine. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so Janine dropped me off, and I'm back at City Gate, which is where all the buses are. So the process here is I have to find my bus stop like any other bus. I get on, except now I pay ahead of time, and I pay like more than what I paid to get here. The reason is they want to incentivize drivers to go all the way to the end of the stop, so that way they can complete the full ride. That was how to travel in Trinidad. Pretty easy. You can take the Maxis, which is big taxis, Maxi taxis, or you could take a taxi. I'm sure there's other ways that I haven't learned. I mean, like I said, I just learned from Lily recently, so I don't really know it all that well, but it seems pretty easy. So now next time you're in Trinidad, you know how you can get around. Pretty simple.